What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess we're obviously having a wonderful start to our trading week. We positive, we optimistic, we visualized. Like we're just having our mind on the right path, not thinking about BS, not trying to do some BS, but just thinking to our good at all times. That's up, boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So on today's video, there's going to be a weekly outlook update. You fool me, people. So why am I doing this weekly update on a Monday, but like I recorded the video on Sunday? I'm just trying to let you all see that obviously from the plans that I'm planning to do, so from the plans that I'm planning to execute, it won't always go as I plan, right? It will change and it sometimes might go in my favor. So now I want you all to see something, to learn something, and to understand something. Not always will your plans in the markets go as you planned, right? If you're looking for price to close above to continue bullish and it happens that like price closes below and reverses, your plan didn't go as planned. You're not wrong. You're not a failure. It just happens, right? So enough with the cap and more with the action. So let's remember that our trade idea on the NAS, we were looking forward for obviously for continuation to the upside simply because price did what? Price broke out of our support, price broke out of our intraday support and had a bullish engulfing candlestick, which we came back impulsively with a break back in of our word of our support. Anticipation of what? Breakout, break back in, retest above, so continue to the upside. But unfortunately, price did what? Price broke out again. So obviously with price breaking out now, so the only thing that I'm waiting for, or the only thing that I'm looking for is for price, because now we have a breakout of our support again. I'm looking for retest below, anticipation of a continuation to the downside. But if it happens that like price breaks back in again, then I'll simply look forward for price to trade above this previous intraday highs and look forward for continuation to the upside. So on the NAS, I'm simply looking forward for price to pull back to continue to the downside, or if price pulls back above, then let's wait for price to trade above the previous highs and look for continuation toward to the upside. That's what I'm looking for on the NAS. So looking at gold, so just like gold, on gold we did say that obviously we bullish above intraday resistance, we bearish below intraday resistance. So obviously you can tell that like obviously it's a breakout and a retest. We look forward a continuation to the upside, higher high, higher low formation, right? But unfortunately now price did what? Price did something otherwise, right? So if you can see now, because now price did what? Price created this low, right? Price once created this low and then broke out, right, of this resistance, because we wanted what? A breakout, right? And then price had a retest inside our zone, and then we had a breakout again until now price did what? Price broke back in below of our resistance. Like I said on my trade idea, I'm bullish above, I'm bearish below, right? So obviously now price did what? It's a break back in of our resistance. So I'm only looking for price to have a retest below, anticipation of a continuation to the downside. Because if you can also look at this, we're having lower lows and we're having lower highs. We're having lower lows with this retest that we're looking for. It's a potential lower high, anticipation of a what? Price moving to the downside, right? And that gonna be it. So that's my take on gold. Because now price is a break back in of our resistance, then I'm looking forward for reversals to the downside only or simply once price is a retest below and gives me confirmations of that bullish depletion and that bearish momentum, then I look to continue to the downside. Looking at German. Oh, are you still watching the video right now? I'm sorry for the interruption, but like you guys know it, that the HSCC and Circle of Traders, they have partnered. What is the HSCC? The HSCC is the Highly Street Crypto Trading, it's the Highly Street Crypto Club, which was started and founded by Mr. Rafsay with a 12-year experience in the crypto markets. The HSCC is a arbitrage crypto trading platform which has led into becoming one of the biggest trading platforms in the world. at the HSCC, they are highly committed into building an ecosystem arbitrage trading crypto platform which generates profits for all retail investors around the globe. They have 4 different plans to earn and invest hefty profits from. You don't want to miss this deal. They start with as little as $50 up and until an unlimited funded deal, right? It depends on what you're comfortable with and what you'll be willing to take part from. I'm gonna leave the link on the description, I'm gonna leave the link on my bio, and I'm gonna make sure that Circle of Traders and the HSCC help you out in the crypto markets from beginner up and until to professional all the way. You don't want to miss this great deal. Take part into it and something from it, and let the HSCC and Circle of Traders be there for you in the crypto markets. We're signing out. So German 30, we're on holiday, so we move. Looking at US 30. So US 30, I said what? I don't have a trade idea, but I'm simply looking forward for price to trade above or for price to trade below. Now, looking at the momentum that we currently are having on our current price, long as price don't break above or long as price trades below, then I'm still looking forward for continuations to the downside, right? Just like this arrow indicating to the upside once we close above, indication to the downside once we fail to trade above, right? They're going to be it. So this is my take on German 30. Long as price don't break above, then I'm still looking for anticipation of a fail to break and a reversal to the downside. And that's it. USD CAD. USD CAD has to be one of the favorite. USD CAD has to be one of my favorite pairs. Like I said on USD CAD, right? We're having support. Which price what broke out and did what pulled back or had an exhaustion phase or came back for a retest to the very same zone. So now with price having this retest, the only thing that I'm waiting for this 4-hour candle close, which is at 11 a.m. right? So obviously with this candlestick going to close below there's multiple rejections that we had on the 4-hour with the candlestick closing below, anticipation of what a fail to break or a fail to continue to the upside and having a retest and having a break of our bullish channel or that parallel channel. Then I'm looking forward for continuations to the downside, something like this. And they're going to be it, people, because we did say on our trade idea, we bullish above support, we bearish below. So we're still trading below and we're having bearish momentum. So with the bearish momentum, with the bearish momentum that we have and the bullish channel breakout that we're having, that will indicate that obviously we're failing to break, we're trading below and we broke out. Then we're looking to do what? To confirm our reversal to the downside or continuation to the downside. And that will be it. Looking at Tesla, so Tesla stocks haven't opened because they open 15:30 p.m. in Southern Africa, which is like 9:30 in the United States. So it's like 10 a.m. right now. So we're going to wait, we're going to chill, we're going to sit, and we're going to patiently wait to see what Tesla has for us in store. Bitcoin, there's nothing for me to say. Like I said, bearish below, bullish above. So prices still trading in some type of way. Ethereum, we did say that we bullish above intraday resistance, bearish below. So obviously you see multiple rejections, breakout, close it. We have price breaking back. We have price trading below, closing above, trading below, closing above, trading below, closing above, and a bullish confirmation candle with 3 candlesticks which rejected the very same zone. And finally, we have what? That bullish momentum candle that confirms what? A continuation to the upside. So the only thing that I'm simply waiting for now is for me to get that continuation or that confirmation that we are continuing to the downside, because I have 2 confluences right now, multiple rejections, and we have a bullish candle close. So there's 4 candlesticks that are currently trading. I don't understand what's going on, so I'm not quite sure of what I should do or what might happen at the moment. But as long as we have these 2 confluences, we're having confirmation into what price looking to do it to continue to the upside, right? Then we're having Litecoin because the nigga laughed to lit. So Litecoin, I did say bullish above resistance, bearish below resistance. So now, because I see some type of falling wedge, pattern, because I see some type of falling wedge pattern, right? The only thing that I'm waiting for, people, because you guys know how I trade patterns, right? The only thing I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for price to trade above this rejections right there. There's candle rejections, right? Obviously above support, above resistance. So once we trade above this candlesticks, once we trade above the rejections, then I still see word continuation to the upside with a word, a falling wedge, and a breakout, boom, and a retest, and a continuation to the upside. And then gonna be it. So Litecoin, I also have what? A big confluence. Long as I trade above my resistance and long as I break out of my word of my falling wedge pattern, then I get my entry and we execute. Last but not least, we're having oil. So people, I beg y'all not to do anything on oil at the moment, right? Because you can simply see how oil is moving or how oil is trading. But like I said on my trade idea, I'm bearish below zone, I'm bullish above. So if you fail to break, if we still fail to break, if we still fail to break above, then I'm looking forward for price to trade below or for price to trade bearish, closing this gap, like I said on my trade outlook, on my weekly outlook. But if we have price trading above, then obviously we continue with the momentum and we continue with the things that we are looking for. So people, you guys know it, you guys hear it, you guys see it for yourself. I'm simply waiting for confirmations. The forward candle close above, close below. It don't gonna be it. This your boy Harlem, this your boy Harlem, this your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video.